Welcome back. Time now 4 p.m. and we're on Friday and it's the 1st of May. Thanks very much for calling back or calling in for the first time to the video free-to-air bets channel. This is Peter speaking to you and it's a great pleasure to be back with you as we approach the evening hour and we look ahead to the nighttime action from stateside. I'm concentrating on Gulfstream tonight on this service. This morning, on the message this morning, on the video this morning, I gave you not one, I gave you two bets at Tampa Bay. Both very strong indeed, and I think they'll both win. If they don't, they don't, but I think they will, and I'm going to have two singles on a double on those two. If you've not already called that line or tuned into that line, I have sent a couple of messages out, text messages, to jerk your memory, because I am etching it in a streak now where I really fancy cleaning up big time. Yesterday, on the morning message, there was 4 horses given to you at Oaklawn Park. One of them was a non-runner, but the other 3 won, and they all paid 50 to 1, the treble, 100% winners. And the nighttime message was 1 bet 1 winner, which would have been 100 to 1 4-timer. And I know that many of you put them in doubles and trebles. I know you always do that. There was 4 bets on the morning line and 2 at night, 2 non-runners in there. So the 4 bets which all transacted and went to post all came back and won, paying 100 to 1. And I've had quite a lot of members coming through and saying thanks very much and all that. It's all part of the service and it's a great pleasure. And it adds to the fun, obviously. More fun when you're winning. A really, really famous man said that to me once. It's more fun when you're winning. And there we go. That's what it's all about, I suppose. It is more fun when you're winning, but it's more fun if you're having a go as well. Up and down, isn't it? Everything's up and down. Yes, no, it's what it is. Anyway, 3 bets for you tonight. Before I give you these 3, and they're all at Gulfstream, they run quite late, so don't panic too much about it. Before I give you the 3, if you've not listened to this morning's message, you need to, because on there's a unique opportunity to get hold of this information from stateside. And really, you need to text the number which I've talked about on there. I'll just repeat it to you in one moment, but have a listen to the morning message and it'll explain things for you. But essentially, there's 4 bets on the line again from Oaklawn tonight, but on this other service I'm talking about. And I'm not going to go into too deep. I'm not going to talk about it on here because this line is purely really for members of my private club, and it's not really for outsiders. I've never advertised for members for a long time because, you know, in all honesty, it's more of a kindred spirit club that I run, and it's all about long term, and it's all about people who know the game and are not moaners and understand when you win, you lose, and understand what it's all about. But some people have come through the door just because I'm on a public video and they want information about it. Well, if you want to learn a bit more about what's going on, then you need to text the word yes. Text the word yes to 60039. If you text that, then it'll all be explained a little bit more. But you'll also have information about how you can get these 4 bets tonight at Oaklawn Park, paying 175 to 1, the 4-timer tonight. As I say, we had to 50 to 1 treble, 100% yesterday. And the double tonight pays 9 to 1. All the races, I'm just looking at, all the horses tonight start a little bit later at Oaklawn. They don't start till 8:05. Well, my selections anyway, 8:05. So you've got plenty of time if you're calling through. And just text the word yes. Yes is yes. YES to 60039. It's a standard rate text. It's not premium rate or anything like that. There's no tricks and none of that nonsense. And it's not SMS reverse billing either. You get a message back to you, it explains everything to you. And there we go. So if you haven't done that, do it. And if you have done it, you would have known already what's going on because you get the opportunity to have something very, very special indeed. I can tell you that. Anyway, I could talk about that all day, but I'm not going to, because if you want to know anything about it, but just text the word yes and that'll explain it all. In the meantime, let's get on with tonight's action. I'm going to get the horses up on my screen so I don't make any mistakes in the pronunciation. I think that's quite rude when you do that. And I'm going to talk you through it. So we've had the 2 bets this morning, which are on the line, just looking at them. The 5:24 at Tampa Bay. I'll just repeat them to you because we're coming up to the witching hour. 5:24 at Tampa Bay. These are the morning messages. Horse called Privilegio, number 6. That's a win bet, Privilegio. I've got papers all over the place here. And number 3, Lange Lee, 5:52. It's the 5:24 at Tampa Bay and the 5:52 at Tampa Bay. The number 6 horse in the 5:24, about 11.08 to your cash. And number 3, Lange Lee, the 5:52, about 6 to 4 poke to your cash. Anyone wins, you do no harm. If they both come up, you get yourself about a 5 to 1 double. So big betting action as we move into May. We ended last month on a high, to say the least, a 50 to 1 treble and 100 to 1 acca. 4 bets, 4 winners on the day. Let's push on and really give them bookmakers what they deserve. They all 1-2 and really cane them and treat yourselves to some big tax-free profits and be independently earning money, because if you rely on anyone these days, you know, you're in trouble, I think. You know, the whole world's crashing down. We need to have independent revenue coming in. Because you cannot rely on anything. So the only way you can get independent revenue if you've got a self-employed business, or you can win a few quid. And that's what we're trying to do right now with all the information I can bring you. 40 years, over 40 years of experience in the business. And let's crack on then. Okay, in the 8:13 tonight at Gulfstream, it's a very strong win bet on number 8. It's called Louis Kingdom, trained by a profitable jockey, which is quite rare to find these days. Most profit level stakes jockeys lose money, but Irad Ortiz Jr. is actually showing a profit on level stakes investments, and I think he'll win tonight on this horse, who had a run out last time out, finished 7th. Number 8, it's called Louis Kingdom, runs over the 6 furlong dash at Gulfstream in the 8:13, and it's the one for me there. Running in the striped jersey, shan't miss him, it'll be like a humbug coming down the track. Number 8, Louis Kingdom. About 5 to 40 in money. It's pretty firm at the moment. They're betting 9 to 2 bar 1. Number 8, Louis Kingdom, the one to be on there. I'm rushing this a bit because I'm slightly late, so I must apologise if I'm going a bit too fast. As I say, if you want information about this information, which is coming from stateside and stuff, then text the message yes to 60039. And if you want the bets from this morning, I've already given you, so I need to go over that again. Where are we? Number 3, Awesome Ella in the 8:45. Again, ridden by Ortiz Jr. It's 11 to 40 in money. Decent poke that. Second favourite behind a horse called Key Biscayne. But I like the look of Awesome Ella. It's had 3 runs over the mile trip. It's a competitive event. It's pretty open, but I think the value is with Awesome Ella. It's number 3 on your card. It's trained by Robert Hess, and I think 11 to 4. It's pretty good value, to be fair. Number 3, Awesome Ella. Just switch to the 10:19 for the final bet of the day, and then I'm back to you tomorrow morning, and I'll be pretty glad to get off here because I'm quite late. So I'll be back to you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, and I will be bang on time. So I must apologise if you've been trying to get this message. I hate being late. It's a nightmare. But sometimes you can't help it because information's still coming through and business deals, etc. But we are free to air. This is not the private club, as you well know. We are free to air. The final bet is, I'd have to say, probably the strongest bet of these 3 tonight. And it's in the 10:19, and it's ridden by one of my favourites, Tyler Gaffalione. And it's number 1. It's called Snap Hook. Snap, S-N-A-P, Hook, like hook a duck. Snap Hook, trained by Michael Pino. 7 to 40 a cash. I think this will take the world a beating tonight. Runs a mile. It's got everything on its favour tonight. I've had it doubly confirmed. Number 1, Snap Hook, is the one for me there at the Gulfstream track, 10:19 tonight. So there's 3 bets tonight at Gulfstream. A Snap Hook in the 10:19, Awesome Ella in the 8:45, and you've got Louis Kingdom in the early race, which I told you about. And there we go. So Louis Kingdom runs in the 8:13. So there's 3 bets. Hopefully we'll have 3 winners. Either way, we're going to have a bit of fun, no doubt about it tonight. A lot happening. 2 bets at Tampa, 3 at Gulfstream, and 4 bets at Oakland, where we hit the jackpot last night with a massive touch, 50 to 1. And what a month this is going to be. What a month this is going to be. Couldn't be more confident. I hope you can see that. I'm really up for it, big time. And I look forward to speaking to you again. I really look forward to speaking again at 11 o'clock in the morning. Take your time tonight. Enjoy it. If you're having a glass of wine, a pint of beer, whatever you're doing. Stay safe, stay cool, stay positive. And tomorrow comes quick. God willing, we'll all be back when we do it all again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Bye for now.